You are listening to WIN on KZKO. Check them out every Monday from 4 to 5 p.m. Mountain Time. Only on KZKO The Vibe.
In the criminal justice system, crimes perpetrated by those with superpowers must be handled differently. The detectives of the Extraordinary Persons Division are responsible for seeking the truth and handing down the justice. These are their stories.
Master, it appears that the city has not collapsed in on itself yet.
It has not. I don't know how that's not possible. We got all the wool from Scotland and made the most ugly Christmas sweaters ever known to man.
Yes, your hyper-dense wool and the awful designs of Santa drinking tea with the dogs that are playing poker. It's horrible.
Yeah. And the reindeer eating haggis. Yeah.
Yes, they're so ugly. But something has gone wrong. I don't know what. Surely we have to do something to enact change, to crush the city under the gravity of its own sweaters.
Check your calculations. Yeah, we only have 10,365 sweaters here. Maybe we need 10,746. Do the math again, Gimp. Do the math.
We need them together. Okay, you two. So, the guys in the crime lab have been analyzing this sweater we have for the past week and a half. Now, you may say, hey, we've only had this thing for a week. But the density around the sweater has changed and warped time itself on through 10 days in what to us was only a week.
Oh, wow. That's like that movie Interstellar. It's back in the past in an accelerated time.
Right.
Oh, man, I haven't seen that yet.
Oh.
Is that what happens?
Yeah, they were in sweaters. There's no problem, Santos. I won't give it away.
Yeah. I don't know. It's the boys in the crime lab have found out that this sweater, the yarn used, is incredibly dense. And by packing the yarn into smaller spaces, that is what is causing the warp of space-time, much like a bowling ball on a rubber sheet.
So let's just undo the threads.
If only it were that simple, Santos.
Oh?
Sounds like a great idea, Captain. What's the problem with it?
I mean, it is, but this is just one sweater.
Oh.
Okay, so let's undo the threads of all the sweaters.
Oh, Santos, do you have an easy way to gather all the sweaters?
Well, we wouldn't want to do that. We don't want to gather them.
Because then that warp time thing will happen.
Exactly. Now you see the conundrum.
Well, we'll go out one by one.
How are you going to find them, Santos? Do you have a method? Because I would love to hear a solution.
Well,
from Mr. Know-It-All over here.
I'm thinking.
Okay.
And I'm not coming up with anything, but I think there must be some way.
I got an idea, Captain.
Oh.
Maybe we can trick them into thinking that this is a big World's AIDS Day quilt. And they donate all the sweaters one by one, and as they come in, we destroy them, and we never make the big quilt.
A donation drive.
That sounds really good.
This is the holidays.
Give people a reason to bring the sweaters to us.
That's right, and people like to give around the holidays.
Yeah, I like it. So, step one is we need to create a lot of flyers so people know what we're doing. Because there's no better way to get the word out than with a flyer.
Yeah, Santos knows a great printing company for his band. They use a lot of flyers.
Yeah, it's called Kinko's.
Oh, I've never heard of this Kinko's.
I think it's family owned. Mr. and Mrs. Kinko.
Well, I'll support any business if it's family owned.
Yes, it's great. You should see his flyers for his upcoming concert on New Year's Eve. It looks so good. If he makes another flyer like this, I guarantee you will get all the sweaters sent in for the quilt drive.
Well, that'd be wonderful. But, problem two, what if the sweaters come in too fast?
Oh, I didn't think about that.
We're gonna have to speed de-density-ize these things.
Speed de-density-ize.
Yeah. Look, I'm not a scientist. I'm
Well,
just
we
kind
don't know
of
that.
throwing big words together.
Speed desensitize?
Desensitize.
Well, all I know is we need to make the sweaters less dense. That's what happens when we undo the yarn.
Mm-hmm.
So, God, what do we do? Master, I've seen that they are gathering the sweaters. These special persons division of the law enforcement is gathering them.
Yeah. They're trying to send them all for like some kind of donation thing.
But that means all the sweaters will be together.
That's even better. We can stack up the extra 300 that you miscalculated on.
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't do math. It is very difficult.
It's okay, Gimp. It's okay. Come here, let me pet you. Little Gimp. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you two. Nobody's bringing the sweaters out in the rain.
Well, I guess we just have to go to the source.
Do you think, Santos? What's your idea? We use the flyers and tell them to bring them all to Bethlehem.
Well, we need to find out where the sweaters came from.
Well, where the hipsters shop.
Thrift stores?
Oh.
PacSun?
I don't know.
Walmart?
Walmart?
No. Thrift stores. That rings a bell.
No, I was
That
just
was in
throwing
my
that out
dossier.
there. Okay.
No. That's right, because they like old stuff.
Even though they're still clean, right? Like in the shower all the time, but they still like old stuff.
Yeah.
That's used and stinky.
Yeah, but they wash it.
Oh.
They use a lot of detergent.
Okay.
Well, we need to go to a thrift store distribution center.
Okay, perfect. We go to Salvation Army. They're the biggest. So, madam, how many sweaters have been coming in here in the month of December so far?
Oh, I don't know. I can't keep count of all these sweaters. There are so many. They're in piles.
Is this typical of this season? Have you been here very long?
No, this is my first season, but we have all the sweaters you could need. If you need time, we have time as well.
That's.
What do you mean you have?
Yes, what do you mean by time?
Nothing. That was a slip. Slip
A
of
slip?
the tongue.
Oh, well,
Santos,
Yes.
yeah.
what do you think? I think I should guilty as can be, or should we check out the...
Well, we'd really like to figure out where these sweaters are coming from because they have some chemicals in them. Yeah,
and they're made by illegal labor over in Southeast Asia as well.
Yeah.
Yes, we need to confiscate and know where they come from.
Well, I'm sorry, you can't take them. They must all remain here in a
Pile.
Time by
I have a warrant here to confiscate these sweaters, so whether or not you get near the sweaters.
Santo.
Captain, what do we do? She escaped, but we got a pile of sweaters now.
Okay.
So we took a bite out of crime.
Yeah, she made my toes numb.
We need to store these things safely. Oh,
We gotta destroy them,
Destroy them.
don't we?
Yes.
What do you mean we gotta store them?
well, no, I mean, till we can defuse the materials.
Oh, you mean unthread them, like Santos was saying.
Yeah, we're following through on your initial plan.
Let's just put them in the bag.
The
boip. Yeah, let's put them in the boip.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah, let's stuff them in the boip. It's a great idea. Okay.
Haven't used that for a while.
Yeah.
Yes. And we know that it has its own universe. So why not stick
Yes.
it back somewhere else? Maybe like in that Interstellar movie.
Again, I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. If you ask me, this sounds like problem solved.
Yay!
You've been listening to Truth and Justice, a Richard Lupine production. After the break, stay tuned for Talking Points with Shabazz Davis.
You are listening to WIN on KZKO. Check them out every Monday from 4 to 5 p.m. Mountain Time. Only on KZKO The Vibe.